is Media Break. Give us 3 minutes, and we'll give you the world.
Good evening. I'm Bo Harlan with Rocky Crenshaw, and these are today's top stories. Good news for the environment. In Detroit today, the first BS 5000 rolled off the assembly line. Rocky, it's a methane-powered car that actually runs on manure.
Well, there's certainly lots of that around, Bo. On a more serious note, another homeless man has disappeared from our city streets, the 12th in less than a month. Police report no new clues and fear that a serial killer, some call the Dogtown Ripper, may be stalking old Detroit's homeless.
Good news for Delta City today. Omni Consumer Products announced plans to use cutting-edge technology in a far-reaching project that will automate Delta City's utilities and public transportation infrastructure.
I have great hopes for Metronet. A supercomputer that will power this city into a future that not only has a silver lining, but will work better and cost less.
We'll be right back.
They're flatulent, they're senile, and the best years of their lives are pretty much behind them. If you're over 60, should you still be allowed to vote? Tune in tomorrow and see What's on Your Mind with me, Humberto Ortega.
This just in. A terrorist has taken hostages at a retirement home in Old Detroit. We take you now to the scene live with Media Break correspondent Charles Coffey. Charles?
Yes, Rocky, I'm here at Convalescent Services. And it's not a pretty picture. One officer dead, one wounded, and inside, William Ray Pugface Morgan, the violent psychopath that recently escaped from the Henry Ford Center for the Morally Challenged. He's currently holding a group of helpless retired people hostage.
Don't jerk me around, cop! Do what I tell you, or I'll get mad and do something really ugly!
You know there's no escape, Morgan. You know we don't negotiate with terrorists.
Sarge, he's up there with military hardware. He's got the whole place barricaded.
Yeah, there are 2 or 3 of his gang in there who just love us to try a frontal assault.
Tell us, Sergeant, just exactly what it is Mr. Morgan wants. Money? A pardon? Perhaps an exclusive interview with me.
When he was arrested 5 years ago by RoboCop, he suffered severe damage to his face in a toxic accident of his own making.
Listen up! You got 1 minute to send in the robot, or I blow all these bingo freaks in the kingdom come!
Officer?
Get out.
All right, here's the situation.
You called me. It's dead.
Go get him, Murphy.
Hey, robot.
Hands above your head. You are under arrest.
Oh, you're too late for that, robot. Take a good look at this face. You did this to me. Every time I sneeze, I think of you. I don't ever want to think of you again.
Nice job back there, Murphy.
Thank you, Madigan.
Oh, I took my exam for detective this morning. I don't know for sure, but I think I aced it.
The Force can always use another good detective.
Thank you.
lazy, sentimental, irrational, superstitious, compassionate. The main obstacle to running the world properly has always been the human element.
That'll never happen here at OCP, Doc. This isn't academia. It's corporate culture, baby. We got the money, we got the gas, and we got the guts. After you.
Yes, now the real work can begin. Which, of course, means obliterating everything spontaneous. Neurobrain will reduce all decisions to an unimpeachable binary utopia. Yes, no, black, white, on, off. Yes, no, black, white. In short, utter perfection.
What about the human spirit?
The human spirit. My dear, chaos by any other name.
Those powers, that will be all.
No. I would very much like to hear what your secretary thinks of my philosophies. Is there something you don't understand?
This utopia of yours sounds closer to something a dictator like Hitler would have come up with.
Yes, Hitler was an amateur.
As you know, OCP is hosting the upcoming Shareware Expo. Now, we never share anything, but it's a chance to sniff out the competition. Chip?
Copernicus, Newton, Einstein, Disney. Geniuses with the credentials to change the world. CyberSafe Concepts has found just such brilliance in the man it is now my pleasure to introduce to you, my fellow executives, Dr. Cray Millardo.
Oh, Chip. When my new cybernetic interface neurobrain goes online, life as we know it will be over. Where once a city employed and was victim to the whims of 10,000 civil servants, neurobrain can never go on strike, will not call in sick, and does not need a coffee break every 3.25 hours. Imagine a city where transportation systems like corpuscles in the bloodstream move freely with purpose and with speed, where utilities are dispersed from one central point, a digestive system directing nutrients to hungry organs like schools and hospitals, a law enforcement that efficiently identifies and apprehends criminals like antibodies attacking a virus. It is a bold new world, ladies and gentlemen, and if I have anything to say about it, one that we will be visiting very soon.
Test results are in, up for 10%. Thank you very much. I knew I aced it. You think I'll make a good detective?
You figured out who I was.
Heard you trashed another car. Any other little problems I should know about?
All systems are functional.
Good. Because every time you break something, I get blamed for it. Try not to do it with this. Check it out.
Whoa, that's a happening piece of road iron.
Yeah, it's one of the new interceptors. 0 to 60 in 4.2 seconds. Top speed 200 plus. Heads-up display, map, sys, satellite uplink, and a lot of other goodies that cost more than I make in a year.
Well, let us take it for a ride, shall we?
Oh.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Dad.
You were thinking about him again, weren't you?
Images are all that's left of what I was. I want to remember.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are?
No. It's better that they think I am dead.
It's time for Commander Cash!
Not everyone was this lucky. Hundreds of men came back brain dead, kept alive by cryogenic freezing.
But without your help, we'll have to pull the plug on our frozen heroes.
A $5,000 contribution can keep one of our brave men on ice for years. So don't forget, adopt a pet.
Help support our frozen friends. For just $5,000, you can put your name or the name of a loved one on the vet of your choice. Makes a great gift. Donations can be arranged through your local OCP Bank Mall or Superstore. All major credit cards accepted.
Despite such public appeals, OCP admits it has fallen far short of raising the funds to maintain life support for the 142 medically brain-dead veterans under the corporation's care.
Now a potential white knight has come to the rescue with a unique answer. Prominent cyberneticist and entrepreneur Dr. Roger Young, who resigned from OCP 2 years ago to create his own company, Cybertech, wants to turn the vets into cops. RoboCops.
This gives them a new life and an opportunity to be productive again. Now, there are some religious nuts who call this a sin. Well, I think that it's much more sinful to let these unfortunate cryo-vets just fade away. And besides, everybody loves RoboCop.
They call RoboCop a security cyborg. We know what it really is. The dark spawn of Satan himself. And now the forces of damnation want to create an army of inhuman monsters. Only God can create life, not science. This blasphemy must be stopped. Down with RoboCop.
Amen. Down with RoboCop.
Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Get back. Hey, close the doors. Down with RoboCop.
Hey, settle down now. We're gonna have to take this outside. Come on, outside now. Let's move it.
Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop. Down with RoboCop.
This is an unlawful assembly. Please disperse, or there will be trouble.
You soulless abomination! I do not fear you.
Amen.
I banish you. Come out, you foul metallic demon! I command you out, Satan! Unhand me, you soulless demon! You are messing with the power of the Lord!
This is your final warning. Disperse.
You don't scare us, Satan. Down with RoboCop.
Down with RoboCop! Down with RoboCop!
You better go. Seeing you only seems to make them worse.
Down with RoboCop! Down with RoboCop! Down with RoboCop!
All right. RoboCop is going now. And I suggest you all do the same.
Down with RoboCop! Down with RoboCop! Down with
No, tell the electricians I want the main trunk brought in under the floor here.
All right, Doc, I don't care what it takes, just as long as NeuroBrain is online in time for the Shareware Expo.
We still have a problem.
Oh, not again. Geez, what's it been so far, Doc? 12?
Trial is the only way to eliminate error, you know?
You know me. I'll do anything to get ahead, but isn't this getting a bit ridiculous?
Nonsense, Chip. The interface between the decision-making complexity of the human mind and the computing power of artificial intelligence is a delicate matter now. You know what I need. And the sooner I get it, the sooner you'll meet your deadline, right? Just do it.
Hug the children, hold them close to you. Hug the children, make a dream come true.
When it's cold and dark and no one cares, there's still a place where shelter is provided, no matter what your race, creed, color, or gender. Please support the Rainbow Playroom and remember to hug the children.
Has the Dogtown Ripper claimed another victim? Police fear that the disappearance of Henry Aaron Winkler will end up as yet another unsolved murder, many believe to be the work of the elusive serial killer. At City Hall, Mayor Friendly had this to say.
Police investigators have assured me that these rumors of a serial killer are utterly unfounded. No bodies have been found, no witnesses have come forward. And I really think we should consider the fringe lifestyles of the indigents involved as a possible source of the problem.
Yeah. Come on, Sarge. I saw old Hank playing chess every day for 5 years on that corner.
I knew him too, Madigan. What do you want from me?
He has been missing for 24 hours. Homicide hasn't even assigned anybody to the case. Now, his friend said the last time they saw him, he was headed for the shelter, right? Now, to get there, he's got to cut through the old tire plant.
Look, when you make detective, it is going to be a sorry day for the criminal element in Detroit, but until then, there's this little thing called departmental protocol.
Come on, Sarge. If the victim was some butthead beep at OCP, the whole department would be on this case. But no, since old Hank doesn't pay property taxes, nobody cares.
Are you getting personally involved?
All I know is somebody ought to give a damn, Sarge.
When I grow up, I'm gonna be just like you, Dad.
Murphy, why don't you just tell Nancy and Jimmy who you are? He's a good boy, but we lost his father a while ago.
He signed the release forms when he joined the force. Legally, he's dead. We can pretty much do what we want.
He's a machine. He doesn't have a memory. He has a program.
You soulless abomination! Soulless abomination.
Till death do us part.
You foul metallic demon!
You're gonna grow up to be big and strong. Just like Dad.
The cerebral cortex can both process information and learn from its mistakes, but a computer is quicker and more reliable than the human brain. So, why not have the best of both worlds? A brain married to a computer.
It's beautiful.
Yes. Yes! Yes! Neurobrain is a living machine. The flux is its life force.
This means we're going to be online in time for Shareware Expo. I can't wait to see my bonus. Doc, you're going to be able to write your own ticket. A chair at MIT. Science advisor to the White House.
Small potatoes, Chaykin. The city of tomorrow will be modeled after Delta City. Ergo, the man who controls Delta City controls the future. No. I thought you said this one was intelligent.
What do you think went wrong, Doc?
Well, there's only one explanation, isn't there? A bad brain. A brain damaged by stress and human abuse. It couldn't bear the load, could it?
Well, if you don't get this thing working by Shareware, we're the ones who are going to be damaged by stress and human abuse.
What we need is a young brain, a fresh brain. A brain not yet corrupted by life.
Excuse me, Mr. Chaykin, but I found something significant in the Himble digital plagiarism suit. They actually stole our program and rewrote it to make it look like it was their idea. I'm sorry to interrupt, Dr. Millardo, but I thought Mr. Chaykin would want to know.
cause of death?
Well, offhand, I have to say he died because somebody removed his brain.
What, like some kind of satanic ritual or something?
No. This wasn't your usual axe 'em up, hack 'em up, psycho torture murder. This is the work of a doctor.
A doctor?
Yeah, it had to be. His blood showed traces of tuberculin chloride. It's a neurological agent used to paralyze patients so they don't go flipping around during delicate surgical procedures.
Right. That's what the lab said was in this. I found it where Hank was last seen.
What's he doing?
The last image the deceased saw is often preserved on the back of the retina.
Wait a sec. You mean we might be able to ID old Hank's murder?
Unless his eyes were looking someplace else. Then you got nothing.
It's not clear.
What'd I tell you?
But it can be enhanced.
Great. I'll have OCP Forensics check out the shipping crate.
Okay, I'll get that.
Excuse me.
I can't keep this up much longer.
No, we've only been aerobic for 8 minutes. Don't wimp out on me now.
Come on, baby. I'm beefed.
Just do it.
Hello? Who is it?
Who do you think?
Calm down. I can't understand a thing you're saying.
The crisis, a catastrophe.
That's right. Just take a deep breath. Attaboy.
Very good.
Okay. Now, what is the matter?
You are a stupid, worthless imbecile. You said you'd take care of everything? Well, guess what?
RoboCop's on the case.
RoboCop? Doc, this is not going to be a problem. I know the perfect man to take care of RoboCop.
This is highly unusual, Mr. Chaikin.
What's the problem, Warden? This transfer was approved by OCP. Do you want me to get your boss on the phone?
Oh, no, that won't be necessary. But just out of curiosity, what exactly is CyberSafe Concepts planning to do with Delta City's most dangerous criminal?
Have you ever heard of Dr. Cray Millardo, the brilliant cyberneticist? Dr. Millardo has taken a personal interest in the plight of disturbed psychopaths like this poor fella. Perhaps with time, study, and a modicum of human kindness, Mr. Morgan might one day be able to make a meaningful contribution to the community.
Amen. I don't blame you for suing the police. Why, $300 million hardly seems enough.
Well, I will demand a full investigation. It's a sad day when our police allow a machine to brutalize a decent citizen.
It is so refreshing to see a public servant who for once is on the side of the Lord.
Hallelujah, Brother Friendly.
This is truly a spiritual moment.
Friends, we have to leave now. But we're gonna fight the good fight here at God Almighty Broadcasting Center, Arcade and Shopping Mall. Well, right now we're having our annual He Has Risen half-price sale.
That's where I buy all my clothes and cosmetics.
And doesn't she look great?
Oh, you.
Keep those pledges rolling in. And off.
Makeup.
The switchboard is jammed, sir.
Can I sell or can I sell, huh?
Come on, let's burn that fat. Just a little faster now. Faster, faster. Come on now, you can do it. Come on, faster, faster. Faster. Just a little faster now. You can do it. Why kill yourself to take off what you're just going to put back on? There's only one way to lose weight. Stop eating. Easier said than done. That's why, to shed those excess pounds, 9 out of 10 doctors at Omni Metaplex recommend new no-gain tablets with the miracle of Beryllium mutans narcosa, or as we call it, VMN, nature's own appetite suppressant. Try it, see for yourself. With no gain, there's no strain, no pain, and best of all, no gain.
A new report released today shows homicide on the downswing in Old Detroit. Right, Bo?
Right, Rocky. Last month, police in Old Detroit were called in to investigate only 312 murders, down a whopping 5% from this time last year. Nice going, Old Detroit.
Let us bathe in the waters of love, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lordy, lordy. Yeah.
Take a look at that, Matty.
What is it?
Auto 9, armor piercing with an alloy coating. That look familiar?
Yeah, Robo's gun or one like it.
We both know that piece is one of a kind. Another thing, 6 shots came through that wall dead on target. There's only one way to do that. Thermographic targeting.
Oh, come on, Sarge. This is obviously a frame-up. There's no way Robo would kill Taker.
I know that, and you know it. But OCP sees it differently. Now, Mr. Fraker from Security Concepts is down in Metro South right now. I just got word that he's already ordered RoboCop shut down.
He what? He can't do that. Who the hell does this guy think he is?
He's the boss, Madigan. He
And that's the last of them.
What's going on?
Dispatch tracking shows it off the air between 12 and 2. When I ask it why, the only thing it has to say is, Directive 1 prohibits me from answering that question.
Directive 1. Serve the public trust.
Well, it's obviously malfunctioning. The only solution is an internal affairs investigation. In the meantime, we'll have to shut it down.
It is a he, okay? And the rules say any officer facing disciplinary action is entitled to a hearing of the police commission.
That only applies to a human officer.
It applies to all cops regardless.
Come on. You can't expect us to treat this robot like a human being.
But RoboCop isn't just a robot. I mean, he's unique. He's a phenomenon.
Absolutely correct.
That is your opinion, Dr. Young.
I did design RoboCop's neural matrix, which makes me somewhat of an expert on the subject, wouldn't you say?
Fine. You want a police hearing? You've got one. Tomorrow morning.
Charlie Lippincott, Dr. Young. It's an honor to finally meet you in person. I heard about your plan to robotize the cryovets. It's an ingenious idea.
Well, thank you, Dr. Lippincott.
Lippincott. I was the designer of RoboCop's motor circuitry. I could sure use some help right now. RoboCop is refusing to violate Directive 1.
You see, I've developed a new program which might help. Could we take a look at the optic flow?
Yeah. Oh, this is very exciting. Right this way.
Murphy, what's going on?
I cannot violate my directive.
Damn it! If they shut you down, you'll lose your memories. You know that. End of Murphy. Okay, this is a death sentence.
I know.
You claim to give an account of your actions on the night in question would violate Directive 1 to protect the public's trust.
Yes.
All right. Then let's examine the murder. The bullets that killed Reverend Taker.
were made by OCP Security Concepts for your gun alone.
That is correct.
May I see your gun, please? Oh, thank you. Is it fully loaded?
Yes.
And to fire it, I just pull the trigger like this. Doesn't seem to work.
The gun is encoded. It can only be fired by me.
So, you're saying that this gun, which killed Reverend Taker, can only be fired by you?
Yes.
Mr. Mayor, I was on the case.
Members of the Commission, in view of the overwhelming evidence, I am forced to move that a full internal affairs investigation is required, and that RoboCop be shut down pending its results. Are we all in favor?
No. No one move. Drop your weapons.
God's sakes, do what he says.
Security, this is Fraker. RoboCop's escaped and it's taken a police officer captive. Get me OCP Internal Affairs.
You can put that down now. When you blew your cue back there, you weren't supposed to make your move until after the vote.
I'm not programmed for acting.
Sorry, it's all right, it worked.
They will still say we have broken the law.
Hey, Murphy, there's no law that says any cop has to be put to death just because he's under investigation. The only chance we have here is to clear you.
Trouble.
Hang on.
Turn left.
Murphy, this is not working out.
This is Smith, OCP Internal Affairs. Release the hostage and get out of the car now.
Get out.
Don't worry, I'll get to the bottom of this, all right?
You know where to find me.
Right.
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! All right, you, go and get her. Move it. The rest of you hold your fire till the hostage is clear. Where you are. Don't move, or we will be forced to shoot. Damn, open fire.
crime, moral decay, the city's going to heck!
But what can we do?
You can come with me!
Commander Cash!
Fight crime with a strong economy. And these...
Credit cards!
Be a superhero!
Be a super shopper!
The OCP Supercard. No annual membership fee and still at the low 38% annual interest rate.
The cop he took hostage, what was her name?
Detective Lisa Madigan.
I want to see her service file. My nose is telling me this abduction stinks worse than a garbage truck in a heat wave.
Anything else?
Everything OCP's got on RoboCop. And I mean everything, right down to the kind of oil it uses. And I want to see the police files on the Taker murder. And get me a sandwich, I skipped lunch.
That mess at the pier is scandalous. I'm sorry I put in the initial call.
John Fraker, Security Concepts.
Smith, OCP Internal Affairs. If I had time, I'd explain the tactics of hunting a fugitive, but I don't have the time. So stay out of the way and let me do my job. Yeah. This is all you could get on the late Murphy Alex J?
That's it. According to OCP specs, his brain was used to run the autonomic system, but the man's memory was wiped clean.
Irish Catholic. Family man. Married 10 years, one child. This guy believed in tradition and faith. Those have a way of surviving long after we die.
Why are they so mean to him?
That's Madigan's car.
Yeah, I smelled it right. St. John Paul was Murphy's family church. Okay, I'm going in. Calling the Delta SWAT team. Tell them to form a perimeter around the church.
Whoa, partner, easy, it's me. Well, I guess the Vatican bank crash sure hit this place hard, huh?
What did you find out?
Well, we can scratch the mayor off our list of suspects. He and Bambi Taker were together all night.
It looks bad, doesn't it?
Not gonna lie to you, Murphy, it looks real bad. But why can't you tell me what you were doing that night?
Directive 1 forbids me
From
from...
responding. Yeah, damn it, Murphy, I'm your partner, okay? Your friend, I'm trying to help you.
I am sorry, but you must trust me.
There is no way out, people. Place is surrounded. And you're coming with me.
No, don't shoot!
I wasn't going to shoot him.
I'm sorry.
keep running forever, Murphy.
Arrest her! Aiding and abetting a fugitive! Give it up!
I did not kill Reverend Taker.
Not my department. My job is to take you in. Look out, he's coming! Don't shoot! You idiot! Get it! Should have kept you down at Family Services. Sonic hammers, power drives, down here, stat, move!
You heard the man, get the Sonic thing!
Come on, move it, you're almost through!
Helmet.
Yes, the prototype. It's against OCP rules, I know. Hope you can keep it to yourself.
No, in fact, I kept my prototype too. That's what gave me my idea. Do you mind if I run a theory by you?
No, not at all.
Damn!
SWAT teams have searched every subway station in zones 4 and 5. Still nothing. They're checking on 6 and 7 now.
I hope you guys never find him.
Listen, if you care anything about what happens to RoboCop, pray that I do find him, because the only other choice I've got is to kill him.
I got an emergency call coming in on a police band. They spotted RoboCop at Cybertech.
Good.
What's he doing there?
That's what I intend to find out. Listen, round up the rest of the SWAT team. Meet me there, all right?
Wait. Take me with you. He will listen to me. I know he will.
All right, get in.
Move out!
So, I got to thinking. If I kept a prototype of my work, maybe whoever designed RoboCop's gun kept a prototype too. What do you think?
Dr. Lippincott, that is brilliant. I mean, like this.
Lippincot's car. What is he doing here?
You killed Reverend Taker. You used a thermographic targeting in that helmet.
A+. No one has ever been able to discover how or why RoboCop really works. There's only one procedure that's never been tried. A full autopsy. Excuse me, Doctor. It's over, Rippencourt.
Freeze! Put your hands where I can see them.
He's the killer. He did it.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Put the gun down. Slowly. Take cover!
Oh, the helmet! He's got thermographic vision.
Go.
Glad to see you.
Some nice shooting, partner.
Give us 3 minutes and we'll give you the world. This is Media Break with Bo Harlan and Rocky Crenshaw.
Topping our news stories, icebergs wreak havoc on shipping in the Panama Canal.
Russia's newly elected 345th parliament says niet to more military spending.
And a Santa Monica terrorist group claims responsibility for shelling the Beverly Hills Wall. More after this.
It's time for Commander Cash!
Buddy, I've got some spare change.
Don't give the homeless your spare change.
Give them a peace pie.
Each peace pie contains all the nutrition they need.
Plus the miracle ingredient,
Tranquil! That helps the homeless relax.
They're happy homeless.
Citizens, all that we're saying is, give peace pies a chance.
It was a hot time in Old Detroit today as a protest by WebCare clients angered by Provision 22, which makes it illegal to work while receiving benefits, literally exploded in violence.
Community activist Father Gregory Marks was arrested for questioning by WebCare's Manpower Authority Utilization Department. But so far, no charges have been laid.
Next, how do you protect your home from acid hail? An umbrella maker in Ohio thinks he has the answer.
Russ, long time no see.
What Dad doing here?
Memories, perhaps. He was once a cop.
Oh, come on, Murph. The only memory he has of this place is pain, and it's gonna stay that way till the day you decide to tell him who you are.
No. That would cause him greater pain.
And here at the OCP Hotel and Convention Center, where the award presentation will take place, Secret Service people are everywhere doing whatever it is they do. And wherever the president travels, it's a big deal in terms of logistics and all that stuff. But things are especially...
I hear the Secret Service guy Bob Al McGrew thinks you're a political risk.
Unfortunately, I am not a registered voter.
And as the experts tell us, there is...
But if called upon, I will be ready.
I'm sure that all of us gathered here today have experienced their share of gridlock. In the workplace, on the highways, even in our own homes. But today represents an end to all that. A brave new world where things work the way they were meant to, in the service of their creators. Without further ado, Metronet. Neurobrain. An entire city under the control of a single powerful computer. To the future!
The idiot. His lack of vision is appalling. He really believes that Neurobrain was built to run traffic lights. Well, let him have his little day in the sun.
Oh my God!
What? What? What's the matter?
I saw my secretary. My former secretary. I saw her face in there.
Chip, come here. Chip, come here. Come on, Chip. Listen to me, Chip. Men who seek to change the world cannot afford the luxury of a guilty conscience. It's all in your mind, Chip. It's all in your mind. Yes, now. Now! It's time to show the OCP chairman who has the whip hand.
Attention. A bomb threat has been reported. Please evacuate the premises. Remain calm. Exit in an orderly fashion. Thank you.
This side, people. No, don't use the elevators. Please, go on this side.
Is the threat genuine, Sergeant?
I'm afraid so, sir.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman? Thank you.
It is safe to come out now.
Well, show's over at OCP. Now, time for dinner. Little drinkies, little shop talk, maybe even a little hanky-fanky in the hot tub with Miss Wappenhumper from the Home Office.
This Metronet thing looks big.
We've got a prototype in the works, but frankly, we can't crack the hardware. And hard to believe a second-rater like Millardo pulled it off. I don't think I've ever met a more pompous guy. What's his problem?
He's got his head stuck firmly where the sun doesn't shine. You know what I mean?
Oh, that remark will cost you.
Murderers!
Did you hear that? Now you have me imagining things.
So, Murphy, this data you put together on Millardo really makes a lot of sense.
He walked away from a work release program 4 months ago.
Uh-huh. Remember what the chairman said about someone speculating on OCP stock?
Chaikin's specialty.
Check it out.
Media Break has received this photograph, identified as killer William Ray Pudface Morgan. Accompanying the photo was the following message: "You can't stop the unstoppable."
There's a break in the security concept. We're rolling back up.
Roger.
Bob's heading your way.
Got it, Shorty.
Freeze! You are under arrest.
Okay, round these jokers up. Nice work.
Get them all?
Not quite. Wait here. Hold it right there, Morgan.
Hey, Tin.
Grenade!
Murphy? You all right? Murphy?
I have been better.
Madigan,
In here!
is everything okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
What happened?
Murphy took a grenade. It was Pudface Morgan.
Murph, isn't this place...
Yes. My replacement parts are resupplied from here.
What did Morgan have in mind? Fighting you with your own weapons?
Well, if he did, he's dumber than I thought. Murphy's not unstoppable because he's well armed. It's because he's Murphy.
Come on.
Everything in place? Puddle?
OCP and RoboCop are history.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Dr. Cravolardo, you're under arrest.
I don't understand. What are the charges?
Suspicion of murder.
Murder? Murder? Why, that's ludicrous. I'm a scientist. My work benefits all mankind.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law.
Oh, no! God. No, please! Don't hit me again! No! Ow! No, that hurts! Oh, ow! Oh. Here. Careful. Careful.
See you in hell, RoboCop!
What took you so long? You don't know what I've been through.
Come on, Doc! Drive!
Hey, Susie, tears aren't gonna bring Puff back. Trade those tears for quarters at your local pet recycling center.
Where poor Puff can be recycled into...
Pet food for hungry cats and dogs everywhere.
And it's worth a quarter. Wow! A whole quarter!
So, don't forget, recycle your pet.
Animal
All recycling bins are located at all OCP superstores. Earn money. It helps keep our streets clean, too.
The people of Detroit lost a hero yesterday when RoboCop was destroyed in a criminal ambush by a psychopath, William Ray Pudface Morgan. But today, RoboCop's illustrious crime-fighting reputation was tarnished by allegations of police misconduct.
No, I don't know what he wanted, but he was out of control, as is abundantly clear from the videotape that I turned over to the authorities.
Media Break has obtained a copy of this tape. We want to warn our more sensitive viewers that they may find the following images disturbing.
No!
At Public Works, Chip Chaikin, Vice President, CyberSafe Concepts, had this to say.
We here at OCP would like everybody to try to remember the good things about RoboCop and not let this truly unfortunate final episode tarnish what otherwise has been a sterling career. Rest in peace, RoboCop.
Charlie?
Just a second. Yeah.
He's,
Is he dead? The way the suits are talking, he might as well be. I was able to preserve his organics, but it'll cost a fortune to bring him back online. And according to the guy on the right, OCP's not paying. Lippincott!
What do you mean OCP is not paying for this? This man did more to fight crime in this city than any other police officer in its history.
Who are you?
Officer Lisa Madigan. He was my friend and my partner.
Well, that says a lot about the pathetic state of your social life. You see, that is not a man. That is a machine. And the machine belongs to OCP. Now, why don't you be a good cop and go and busy yourself with some sort of police work?
I have reason to believe that Dr. Cray Millardo, the man RoboCop had under arrest, may be involved in several homicides. Now, what do you think about that?
That is absurd. Dr. Millardo is a scientist of unimpeachable integrity. I know him personally.
Oh, then maybe you can explain why the body in the morgue with no brain has a latent image of Millardo on its retina.
This is just another example of the police trying to blame the victim.
We'll see about that.
I can't believe you let the cops find that old bum's body.
Hey, it was a glitch. But it's been handled, for sure this time. The body and the eyeball are toast.
In sports today, the Tigers dealt pitcher Eddie Mozart to the Moscow Mighty Cossacks for a player to be named later. Mozart had been demanding a raise to $300,000 a pitch, but the Tigers refused to go any higher than $250,000.
So old Detroit says farewell to a great left-hander, Bo.
Looks like it, Rocky. Hard to imagine Mozart as a Cossack.
Oh, Alex. If you hadn't put on that badge, you'd be with us now.
It's time to go, Dorothy.
Old Hank is ashes and so is the evidence. Case is fried, Murphy. Sure could use your help right about now.
Come in, Dr. Millardo. I wanted to thank you personally. That was quite a demonstration you put on last night.
Yes, well, it was entirely for your benefit.
My Metronet is a glowing success.
I was referring to the mishap with the elevator.
The elevator? You had something to do with that?
Yes, I had everything to do with it, old man. Everything in the world. You see, I control Neurobrain. Neurobrain controls your Metronet, and Metronet controls, well, everything, including the elevators. You catch my drift?
You're not implying.
Yes, I am. I am implying. From this moment forward, I control the destiny of Delta City. You have 36 hours to draw up the necessary papers and make our new arrangement legal.
Never. I will never allow you or anyone else to usurp the authority I have worked so hard to maintain.
Oh. Gee. Oh, one thing. You should take the stairs on your way out tonight, sir. Or that just might be your final answer.
Millardo's computer has invaded every system at OCP. He's locked us out of all our files, and he's got fiscal control of the entire company.
What kind of options do we have?
I wish I could tell you. If we bring in the cops, the SEC will demand full disclosure.
Oh, terrific. That means I'd have to face the stockholders.
Not this time you don't.
Sarge, I gotta talk to you. There's something weird going on in the Ripper case.
What are you, looking for trouble? You were ordered to stay out of there.
Sarge, just hear me out, okay? Robo told me he had evidence linking Dr. Cray Millardo to the Dogtown murders. And the other day, I run into this little beep creep named Chaikin who gets real nervous when I ask him about the good doctor.
Well, I guess that explains this, huh?
What's this?
Looks like you ruffled a few feathers at OCP.
Traffic, come on, Sarge, what is this? I just aced the test for detective.
Yeah, but you flunked departmental politics protocol, Madigan. Rule number 1, never, ever let the brass know you're smarter than they are.
Crock. Come on. I am so sorry to bust in on you like this. I'm Officer Lisa Madigan. I'm a friend of RoboCop.
Where are you coming from? Wait. The police are always welcome at Omni Consumer Products. What can I do for you, officer?
RoboCop has evidence that will incriminate Dr. Cray Millardo in the Dogtown murders. You've got to put him back online or our killer goes free.
Can a felon run a publicly held company?
Well, no, sir. That would be against the law. Sir, what are you doing?
OCP will assist the Detroit Police Department in their investigation of Dr. Millardo. But to ensure the safety of all OCP employees, I think it prudent to allow Millardo to think he has won.
Doc, we got big trouble. Wait! No, listen, this is important. RoboCop is being put back online. I need you to help me figure out how to monkey with this.
Shut up!
Get in the car. I don't think it can wait. It's important.
I don't think she'll be able to hear us in here.
Who?
Your ex-secretary, that's who.
Diana Powers? She's dead.
Not exactly, my friend. The frontiers of science are full of surprises. What we have here is a new form of intelligence, a completely unique melding of human and machine. It's a miracle.
I say we kill it.
Yes, well, of course, but carefully. The trick is to exterminate the ghost without harming the delicate neural-brain interface here.
How are you going to do that?
I don't know. The Miller board shot. I've got to trade out his pulmonary filters, and the replacements aren't here yet on account of they got to come from the factory in Japan. And, well, there's the frame damage.
Can you do it?
Well, I guess with some luck. Yes, sir, I believe we can.
Then get to it.
You heard what the man said. Let's go. Let's power him up. He had a tough day, but he's responding now. We can have him online in the next 24 hours. But right now he needs a sleep cycle.
So do you. We're all pulling for you, son. We're counting on you to set things right. All right, turn him on.
Huh, very exciting.
How soon after we get the statement can you move on Millardo?
Well, we've got a judge standing by to sign the warrant, a team of detectives to make the arrest, an hour tops.
All right, bring him up to full power.
He's on 9.
Hey, how you feeling?
Welcome back to Metro South.
Tell us everything you know about Cray Millardo.
Hey, are you all right?
Who are you?
Lippincott?
There's nothing wrong with the circuits. It's got to be organic.
I've just signed my company over to a madman. Madigan, you assured me RoboCop could incriminate him. What's wrong with it?
Well, it looks to me like it's cognitive delta wave degeneration.
Will you please speak English, Lippincott?
Amnesia.
Rowan.
Who am I?
I have designed a virus to clear out neurobrain. Unfortunately, there will be a few side effects, brownouts, blackouts, and generally speaking, a complete breakdown in law and order.
Doc, that's rough. How long is that going to last?
Well, it depends on how much cyberspace she occupies.
What the?
You're gonna grow up to be big and strong. Just like Dad.
I remember.
Wait a second. Tell me about Millardo.
Millardo's wanted for murder.
Did you hear? Just go in. Did I miss something?
Murder. Murder.
All his life to create something truly magnificent, and all it takes is one woman to completely screw it up. This particular virus uses a transcendental number to seek out and delete all non-essential data. Oh, that's you, by the way.
All units, all frequencies, stand by. We have a citywide unusual occurrence. Metro South units switch to TAC 1. Blackouts and power failures in zones 2, 5, and 6. Numerous reports of looting. Roger, Baker 7, 1038 at Daly and Norman, code 3. Tactical units on frequency 7.
Laser squad is in place.
You be careful.
Good luck.
Go get him, son. We're counting on you.
Roger, switching to stealth.
Doc, it's RoboCop. He's coming your way.
are you helping her? Can't you see she's ruining everything? She's got to be stopped! She's gone. I killed her. I had to kill her twice, but the shrew is finally dead.
You are under arrest. Anything you say can and will be used against you.
Not again. Oh, don't shoot. Chip Chaikin, OCP.
This is the creep I told you about. That's Millardo's friend.
Thank God for RoboCop anyway. He's in there kicking ass right now.
Madigan, your case, your collar.
My pleasure. You are under arrest, big shot.
I can assure you, OCP does not condone any of Mr. Chaikin's actions. We feel he's been under a lot of stress.
No, she's coming. I know she's coming. Oh, Mommy!
It's sad, really, the criminal mind. The guilt must build until it rips them apart at the seams.
I suppose.
Well, excuse me. I've got a company to run.
That was nice work up there. I must go. Somewhere there is a crime happening.
Give us 3 minutes and we'll give you the world. This is Media Break with Bo Harlan and Rocky Crenshaw.
As Congress began hearings on the big sword scandal rocking the Pentagon, members approved funding for medical research to help Amazon vets who may have been exposed to the deadly biotoxin.
In Detroit, former General Eugene Omar resigned from Omni Militech after his involvement in Big Sword was exposed.
The sale of Puerto Rico to a group of Taiwanese businessmen is a step closer to reality. As a government spokesperson noted today in Washington, they have plans for it. We don't.
And now, the winner of our next award, the chairman of Omni Consumer Products.
Thank you. Well, I'm pleased as punch to be here, Mr. Waldo, especially as I've been asked to present this year's award for Best Essay on the Importance of Business Language in Corporate Society. I know you're all as anxious as I am to know the winner, and so the winner is Jimmy Murphy.
Jimmy, get up there, Jimmy.
Congratulations, son.
Hey, Bobby. Why the long face?
I'm bored. There's nothing to do.
Well, we can't have our nation's children bored. You need the Eliminator 3000. It has over 900 realistic warfare features, including satellite dish, flamethrower, anti-tank missile, and cluster bomb. And if you act now, you'll also receive Bago Guts.
Wow! Looks like a real war wound.
Dad, don't let your little soldier get bored. I am the Eliminator 3000. Additional bag of guts available at all OCP toy outlets and finer gift shops.
Is too complex. You got to get inside his head. Understand his hatred for OCP, his macabre sense of humor.
So who's winning?
Ooh, I just don't think chess is my game.
I know how you feel, dear. In 35 years of marriage, I've only beaten him once. And I think it's because he let me win. I don't suppose you drink coffee.
No, thank you.
That's our son, Alex. He was a police officer like his father. He was killed on duty.
I just love a man in uniform.
I am sorry.
Partner. You're much better at this game than I am. How about giving me a hand?
Well, I have never seen a computer that could play real chess. They can be programmed with all the moves, but in the end, they're mechanical, predictable.
Well, Robo is the undefeated champ at Metro South.
Now, my son, he was a real chess player. I taught him all the moves, but he had imagination and guts. The human factor. You can't program that into a machine.
This is the Velikovsky Gambit. Your opponent will be distracted by your king. He'll never see it coming.
Your move.
Check.
How did you learn that?
I had a good teacher.
Mom and Dad out on the town again? Well, here's your Home Alone buddy!
Commander Cash's Nighty-Night Pal. So soft and comforting.
But just pull the pin in the back, and Nighty Night Pal becomes a... bomb!
Nighty-night.
Mom and Dad don't leave them home alone unless they have Commander Cash's Nighty Night Pal. Available at toy stores and armament shops everywhere.
What's going down?
You a cop?
Retired, but I'm all you've got. Have you called the police?
On their way.
What are we dealing with here?
3 suspects with masks. 2 hostages, couple of employees.
Is there another way in there?
Back service door, into the hallway and right.
All right, cover me and then get him out of here.
Hold it right there. I may look old, but I'm not gonna miss at this range.
And certainly I'm not gonna miss at this range.
Let's talk about this.
Talk is cheap. Action is money.
You two get out! RoboCop's here!
Hold him off!
What about you? Don't worry about me. Go.
Move it. Go!
Murphy, you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
No damage.
I was out here just before the trouble. Okay, I'm an old cop. The point is, you can't always go by the book. If my son were still alive, he...
I hope robots can accept apologies.
Actually, I am an adaptive cyborg.
What does that mean?
It means apology accepted.
Okay, let's get ready to blow this thing. You again! It's just you and me! Big guy!
You're under arrest, Morgan.
How many times do I have to take you out? Oh, look out! Open you up like a tin can, Tin Man!
Come on, get out. Come on. Now let's go. Move it.
RoboCop. Robo. Alex. I thought you might need this. What happened? What did they do to you? Who can I get mad at?
We cannot change what has happened.
There must be something I could do.
Please do not tell our family. I am still a cop.
At Metro South today, they were handing out gold shields to the lucky few who managed to make the rank of detective, including the spunky young officer who solved the Dogtown Ripper case. We'll be back with more Media Break right after this.
The Rainbow Playroom. Pleasant, cheerful. But take another look. Beneath this cotton candy facade, this so-called paradise for lost and lonely children is in fact a grim gulag presided over by this uncaring and ruthless administrator, Fanny Lamour. The beloved children's show host resigned as vice president of OCP's Family Services Division following the allegations of gross misconduct. We'll have the whole sordid story for you right here tonight with me, Humberto Ortega.
And finally, order has been restored throughout Detroit tonight after one of the most chaotic incidents in this city's history. A blue ribbon panel appointed by Mayor Friendly has determined that a computer glitch inadvertently turned off all the city's utilities.
Machines. Can't live with them, can't live without them.